There is a new record in the NBA because on December 3rd, 2021, the Memphis Grizzlies won a game 152-79, which is a 73-point differential and is the biggest win in NBA history or the biggest loss in NBA history. From the start, you knew this game was going to be boring because both teams were without their point guard. The Grizzlies without Ja Morant and the Thunder without Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. The score was actually pretty even until halftime, and that is where the Memphis Grizzlies took over. And even after this huge blowout, the Oklahoma City Thunder tweeted, "Regroup and back on Monday." And in an article, SB Nation said it sounded even worse. Originally, the record for the biggest blowout in NBA history was 68 points. And that was a game back in the 1980s. But the reason the Memphis Grizzlies got up by so much was because Jaren Jackson Jr. kept hitting 3 after 3 and ended the game with a stat line of 27 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist. And this was all in just 20 minutes of action for Triple J. And fun fact, not only did the Memphis Grizzlies score 152 points without Ja Morant, but it's the biggest number of points in Memphis Grizzlies franchise history. So there is yet another stat to put in the record books. The OKC Thunder's effort was just horrible in this game. In the fourth quarter, the Memphis Grizzlies held them to just 17 points, while in the final quarter, the Memphis Grizzlies scored over 35 points. To make this even worse, the Oklahoma City Thunder lost by 57 points last May to the Indiana Pacers and then lost by 73 to the Memphis Grizzlies and now have the largest home loss in NBA history and the largest road loss in NBA history. But the thing that's the most incredibly mind-boggling to me is you have to give up so many baskets to lose by 73 points. There was this one play in the game where the Memphis Grizzlies got a wide open dunk and nobody on the Thunder was playing any defense at all. Another crazy thing is that last May, the Oklahoma City Thunder gave up 152 points on the Pacers, and tonight also gave up 152 points on the Memphis Grizzlies. Some other crazy stats in the game is that the Memphis Grizzlies had 62% from the field, and their bench put up 93 points. The Memphis Grizzlies also had 41 assists in this game. And NBA analysts got the predictions for this game horribly wrong because before the game, analysts predicted that the Grizzlies were going to win 107-104, but this final score ended up being 152-79. And to be completely honest, I don't think anybody saw this coming because the teams looked pretty evenly matched, with both teams having their star player out for the game. The Grizzlies bench outscored their starters, and the Memphis Grizzlies got 53 rebounds in the game, while the Oklahoma City Thunder only managed to grab 26 boards. And if this was not any more embarrassing for the Oklahoma City Thunder, the Memphis Grizzlies fans were chanting defense when they were up by more than 70 points. NBA Twitter responded with, "Ja Morant said, 'Damn, I can't wait to get back out there. Great team win though, gang.' The Memphis Grizzlies said, 'Us sliding to the Verzu line battle after making NBA history.' Trae Young said, 'Damn,' and posted Adrian Wojnarowski's tweet, 'Memphis Grizzlies 152, Oklahoma City Thunder 79. Biggest margin of victory in NBA history.' Draymond Green said 73 points, that's a fine. Josh Hart said 73. Monique Curry, Grizzlies were up at 78 at one point against OKC. Memphis best player didn't even play. The Memphis Grizzlies said 73-piece Honey of Gold special. Memphis put up 152 points, and there was only one player who scored more than 20, which was Jaren Jackson Jr. The Memphis Grizzlies scored more points in the second half than the Oklahoma City Thunder did in the whole game, as the Memphis Grizzlies had 80 points in the second half, and of course the Thunder only had 79 points in the game. The Memphis Grizzlies also scored more points in the paint than the Oklahoma City Thunder did in the whole game. And it also tied the record for the biggest win in North American sports history, with the Chicago Bears winning by 73-0 in the 1940s. And of course, the Oklahoma City Thunder got roasted even more on social media. And there was a YouTube comment I saw that said, "Fire everyone on their team." And another one said the Thunder were playing like a G League team tonight. I am not an Oklahoma City Thunder fan, but if I was, this would be legitimately embarrassing. And if you are that 4-year-old kid who's a diehard NBA fan watching the game, this must be hard to watch. And the crazy thing is, I'm not even sure if I should call this the biggest win in NBA history or the biggest loss in NBA history. The Memphis Grizzlies players finished the game with a stat line of Jaren Jackson had 27 points, 1 assist, 3 rebounds in 20 minutes of action. Dylan Brooks had 11 points, 3 assists, 1 rebound in 15 minutes of action. Steven Adams had 9 points, 2 assists, and 6 rebounds in 21 minutes of action. Desmond Bane had 2 points, 3 assists, 4 rebounds in 18 minutes of action. Santi Aldama had 18 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 10 rebounds, and 28 minutes of action. John Concher had 17 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists in 26 minutes of action. And then you had Xavier Tillman, 11 points, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds in 25 minutes of action. DeAnthony Milton had 19 points, 5 assists, 6 rebounds, and 22 minutes of action. Brandon Clark had 11 points, 1 assist, 2 rebounds in 15 minutes of play. Killian Tilly had 6 points, 0 assists, 2 rebounds in 15 minutes of play, and Jarrett Culver had 11 points, 6 assists, and 4 rebounds in 14 minutes of play. So everybody on the Memphis Grizzlies team scored, which is another crazy fact about this wild night. The highest scorer on the Oklahoma City Thunder a few nights ago was Lugnez Dort, who had just 15 points. And the Oklahoma City Thunder only had 36 points in the first half. So I'll just let you watch the rest of the game highlights for yourself. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Click subscribe, turn notifications on, like, share, comment, all the good stuff. And as always, I'm your boy Hyper Hooper Basketball, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.
Conchar for 3! And the Grizzlies at this point, they got their 150. Shot clock down to 5. Conchar drives and dunks. It'll be an NBA record margin of victory for the Grizzlies tonight. 73 points. The highest scoring game in franchise history, 152 points.